My channel. Today I'm here to bring another weekly Love Vibes reading. These are just general messages, so take what speaks, leave what doesn't. Guys, don't try to force this reading if it doesn't speak to you, okay? Pisces, I will be speaking to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and or CROSSWATCHERS. I may be speaking to you directly. Pisces, if you're new to my channel, I just want to say a big warm welcome. I'm also over on Instagram where I do offer a variety of separate readings over there. I have recently just uploaded some over to my IGTV channel. So if that speaks to you, feel free to go and check those out. There could be something over in those readings that could help you with where you're currently at if you find that this one isn't speaking to you, okay? Now, all those details and on how to work with me is in the descriptions box below. Okay, Pisces, so in the center of your reading here, we've got the Truth Be Told card. Okay, so someone here is or has, so someone here in this connection has opened up about something that they've been keeping close to their chest. Or someone in this connection is needing to speak up and about how they're feeling or some kind of truth that is sitting close to this person's chest. Okay, so I'm seeing here that someone is needing to do this if it hasn't happened already. If it hasn't happened already, then I see that this is what's going to happen within a connection here. Because see, there is confusion surrounding this connection. Someone feels uncertain or unclear about something here. Someone is searching for answers and I feel that truth will come out, okay? I feel like someone is finally taking off the mask and is being genuine and honest about how they feel or about a matter that's close to their chest, okay? This person wants to speak up about a heart of the matter. And I just feel that it's going to open up. It's going to open up. I'm hearing the word Pandora's box. So it's going to open up a whole lot of, possibly a can of worms for someone here. But intuitively speaking, someone is needing to speak up, okay? Someone's getting the strong sign or the signal that this is what they have to do, okay? They've been guided. They're getting that clear signal from spirit that they need to speak up. They need to be honest about something. If it's the other person, they may come towards you and be very truthful and honest to you about something that they have kept hidden or have kept quiet for quite some time. I feel whatever this has been that's kept from you or whatever's been hidden here, is inhibiting this connection from really being an honest connection. Okay? There's something about this connection that isn't, I don't want to say that isn't genuine. I'm struggling to find the right word. I just can't think of the word, Pisces, that I'm looking for. But basically, the foundation of this connection is based on truth and two people being within their integrity. Integrity is the word that I was looking for. Thank you, Spirit. So the foundation, the core foundation of this connection is based on truth, loyalty and integrity. That's what I'm hearing here, okay? And I feel like something is going to be revealed. Something is going to come out into the open regarding this connection. All right, so if it hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. And for others of you, Pisces, it probably already has happened, okay? And now, and if it has already happened, I do want to say that it's opened up a can of worms. Okay? Maybe the mask has dropped for one of you and it's opened up a can of worms, okay? It's just, yeah. I just can't get better words out to express that of what I'm picking up. Now, the energies of the two people involved in this connection, what's coming through is the bee spirit and the gazelle. Now, I feel like you're coming through, Pisces, as the gazelle, and the person that you're dealing with is coming through as the bee spirit, but feel free to play around with the characters, okay? Pisces, you could be dealing with an air sign, but if not, I feel that the person that you're dealing with, generally and genuinely, they're a hardworking and fun person to be with, all right? They like to keep busy and they like to work as part of a team. But in this reading, what I'm picking up is that this bee has been annoyed about something, has been kind of like triggered, okay? And as a result of them being triggered or annoyed or even frustrated, they've done something to upset you, okay? They've done something to upset you, and or the other message that I'm getting, Pisces, is that they're about to say something or do something that's going to leave a sting, okay? Because the bee is known to sting people if you get up in their grill, or if this bee is backed into the corner, they're known to sting, okay? This person feels the need to retaliate, okay? And this retaliation is kind of like a protection mechanism. It's like, don't get up in my face, or, you're gonna know about it, all right? So that's what's coming through here. I feel like this bee person is on guard. I do need to say, I feel like they're in protection mode right now. So if they've upset you, which is really, really weird, if they've said something to you to upset you, they're the ones that are acting like they're on the defense. Okay? They're acting like they're the ones that are, the victim, for a lack of a better word. Okay? They're the ones that are acting like, how dare you kind of thing. So it just, I'm very fluid with my readings, guys. Feel free to play around with the stories, because everyone's situation is different, especially Pisces, if you're the one that's opened up about something, or if you've approached this person asking them questions and they feel like they're backed up in the corner, okay? See, they feel like they're hard done by. They feel like they're worse off in this connection. Not worse off, but they're just acting like the victim. They're acting like a sport brat child, carrying on like, they're playing the blame game, put it that way, all right? They've done something wrong. They're not being accountable for it. You've just hit them up and asked them a question, and now they're doing the blame game because they feel guilty, okay? They feel guilty for something that they've done, and I feel like that truth is going to come out, all right? Now, let's pop on over here to the Gazelle. I feel like, Pisces, you're in a position where you feel quite vulnerable now. You're not doing anything. You're kind of just on pause with this Gazelle here. I feel like you're on pause. I feel like you've already done your little bit. And that could have been just as simple as asking your person or this person that you're connected to a simple question. And it could have been anything like, well, where is this connection going? Where did you go the other night? Something like that, right? So you've already done your bit. And now you're on pause. You've stopped. You're not doing anything. You're just simply observing and waiting for some kind of information or answers to come to you. However, you do feel like you're in a very vulnerable position. I feel like you're on high alert. Okay, just even the way this gazelle is positioned, right? This gazelle may look relaxed, but not really. Okay? So on the outside, Pisces, you may look relaxed. You may look like you're not bothered, but inside you feel like you're on high alert. I feel like you could have a little bit of anxiety. I will be honest, I'm getting a little bit of anxiety. I feel like your foundation doesn't feel sort of solid and stable right now, but you're trying to calm down, okay? You're trying to stay calm under the circumstances. You do feel like you're in a bit of a vulnerable position right now. Yeah, I feel like whatever's happened here, it's already happened. I feel like it's already happened. And now, Pisces, you're waiting. You're waiting for what's to come with this person. You're waiting for answers. You're just waiting for this person. But see, they're acting on guard too. Okay? Yeah, so let's come down to the tarot. We've got the Three of Swords, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so Three of Swords over here speaks to sadness, pain, a wound. I feel like this B person is acting like the victim. Okay, they may have caused this this sadness or this pain, but I feel like the B is denying a third party situation here. Because Three of Swords does speak to a third party situation. Okay, I do see here that someone may have possibly had an affair. But that's not going to speak to everybody. If it's not speaking to you, Pisces, then this is just speaking to sadness. Okay? Wounds. Someone's really upset here. And it's not overly extreme, but nonetheless, there is this current sadness to the situation. All right? Now, even with the Hierophant card here, this could speak to a commitment. So you may have a strong commitment with this person. You may be married to this person. You have probably been in a long-term commitment with this person, because the Hierophant just signifies commitment all around, okay? Marriage, or just a long-term commitment with this person, or just being a part of this committed relationship. And with the Three of Swords, looking at these two cards here, I see someone is or was in a committed connection, and someone has had an affair outside of this connection, or there is something outside of this connection that's interfering with the connection. Okay? Whatever that something is, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a work situation, it could even be words. Okay? If there was a discussion here, I feel like whatever was said in this discussion, it's like, oh wow, you do not say those things. You do not say those things, because these words that have come out, they were disrespectful, okay? And they were very cutting, and like if what was said here was hurtful and disrespectful, like no one needs to tolerate that, and no one should tolerate that. But nonetheless, all these swords are bound by what was said. Okay, and someone just can't seem to let this go. So they're kind of just, it's a wound right now. It's a very sore point. It's a very sore topic. It's like, just let's not go there. And that's why I feel like this B person is just acting a little bit on the defense. Okay. And look, Pisces, you know, you are emotional. You're a water sign. Okay. So it's very, you know, emotions and feelings speak to you. And emotions aren't rational. So if you're feeling triggered emotionally, you know, it may have caused you to say something disrespectful towards your partner or vice versa. But nonetheless, it's not okay. It's just not okay. Okay, but this is why I'm feeling like you could be feeling very vulnerable because, you know, you might have said something in the heat of the moment and now you're just sort of like waiting for the aftermath, or vice versa. Okay, now we've got the Nine of Swords here, and this image in this card is just so screwed up, I have to say. It's very ghouly and gnarly, and it's just ugly, to be honest. But the imagery, like the artistry is amazing, but it just looks so scary and frightening, and it just speaks fear. Okay, and Nine of Swords in general speaks to someone feeling very anxious. This is why I feel like, Pisces, you feel very anxious. Okay, you're like tied up in knots here. Okay, your mind is just like you feel like you're on high alert, like your mind is constantly racing, your heart's racing. You may not be able to sleep at night. You know, you've got all this fear coming up to the surface, and it's really, it's putting you on your knees. Okay, I feel like you're exhausted. You're absolutely exhausted because your mind, like, this is mentally exhausting. Okay, I feel tired just talking about it. All right, and I feel like, Pisces, that you could be walking around with your eyes hanging out of your head because you're not getting a good night's sleep, because this shit, you're going to sleep with it. You know, it's constantly on your mind. You're wondering what's going to happen here. All right? You feel you're afraid. You're scared. You're in a very vulnerable position right now, or someone is. Now, I have to be honest, we've got the Eight of Cups, and Eight of Cups generally speaks to someone walking away, someone leaving a situation that is no longer emotionally serving them, because Cups speaks to emotions and feelings. Cups speaks to a relationship. There could be someone here walking away from a relationship, all right? Because it's like, you know what? No one deserves to be able to, no one should have to tolerate this. Especially if it's disrespectful. Okay, no one has to tolerate this. And I see you, Pisces, possibly thinking about walking away because, you know, you don't want to, or someone here with the Nine of Swords doesn't want to. But no one needs to tolerate a third party energy either. See, I'm looking at this image and all these cups are broken. Guys, you can't, you know, I'm going to share something with you, and it was something very wise that my father once told me. Once the mirror is cracked, you can't repair the mirror. The mirror will always, like that, you will always be able to see that crack. Okay? You can't repair the crack. Okay? It doesn't matter how much times you fix it, doesn't matter how much glue you put to stick that crack together, you're always going to see it. And that's what I'm getting with this image. It's like, You can choose to, you know, leave what's happened in the past and continue to move forward with this person, but the crack will always be there, okay, which will then result in a wound, which will then result in continuous resentment being brought up, okay? So just something to think about. Yeah, something to think about, Pisces. You know, if you do choose to walk away, or if someone does choose to walk away, it's sad. It's sad and it's upsetting, but you know, you would be so much better off. Okay, you would be so much more better off, even though that is probably unquestionable or unthinkable right now. Okay? So there we have it, my loves. I really do hope you were able to get something out of this reading. Feel free to leave your likes and comments below. And until next time, I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys.